Hello, Anna. Hello. Hello, Anna. How are you?
Hi, good, good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. So I think we should start in the interest of time, even as people continue joining. So
No problem.
yes, so thank you each and everyone for joining this session. We have Anna from Loughborough University who will be taking us through this session this afternoon. Loughborough University is a university in the UK and a place where everybody can realize their full potential. And I want to believe that for each and every one of us, we're here just because we want to pursue our dreams and achieve our full potential. Loughborough University is made up of progressive and ambitious people who are always on the lookout to ensure that everybody can have a better future and each and every one of us can be allowed to pursue and achieve their dreams. Without further ado, I want to welcome Anna, who will be taking us through this session this afternoon, and she will be speaking to us about Loughborough University, from the
Thank you.
courses to accommodation to the fees and any other thing. You may put it on the chat. If you have any questions, we should be able to pick it up and really give you responses in good time. Otherwise, I'll hand it over to you, Anna. Take it up.
Thank you. Thank you so much for this lovely introduction. It's really, really great to be able to speak to you all today. So my name is Anna, and I am a global engagement officer here at Loughborough University. I'm going to share my screen and we will proceed. But the purpose of today's presentation is for you to ask any questions, anything that you're not sure about, and I'll be more than happy to support you and chat to you about whatever it is that you'd like to learn a bit more about. Okay, so let me just share my screen. Let's share that and start my presentation. Brilliant. Okay, so hopefully you can all see that. Um, like I said, my name is Anna. I'm a global engagement officer. I have been at Loughborough for the last 11 years. I am originally from Poland. I was born in Poland. If you can tell by my surname, it's not your traditional British surname. And when I was 11, I came to the UK to live here. And yeah, many, many years later, I'm still here. Um, at Loughborough, I studied a geography degree um, because I wanted to explore my options and really learn a lot more about the world and both the physical and human aspects of geography. But I've been working at Loughborough for the last 8 years, and in this time, I've led on really big projects around volunteering and community work. So for 2 years, I was an officer, an elected officer at our students' union, who was responsible for all things volunteering. So I supported communities in the UK and also abroad as well. And we would send students abroad to support communities there. And then I was responsible for recruiting students across the UK. So I'm relatively new in my role in the Global Engagement Office, but I have more than enough experience and knowledge to be able to support you in your journeys in finding the right course and finding the right destination as your career. What I want to cover today is a little bit about our location, a little bit about our education, employability, student experience, requirements, scholarships. I'll touch on our London campus as well, and also how to find out more, how to stay in touch, and how to continue that research for you. Okay, so a little bit about the basics. So, Loughborough has been founded in 1909 and became a university in 1966. So, we have been around for quite a long time. When I first heard about this university, I couldn't even pronounce it. My parents still struggle with saying Loughborough. So it's not an easy name to remember, but actually we've been around for a long, long time, and I hope that this name will be embedded in your minds from today. We have over 20,000 staff and students from around 130 different countries. So we really champion our diversity and our community that we welcome to this university. We have two campuses. One is based in the Midlands and the other one is based in London. I will give you a little bit more information in this presentation about that. We are a top 10 UK institution across the board, and this is for a number of reasons: our student experience, our research, our facilities, accommodation, and many more. And we are also a multidisciplinary university. So that means that we offer a number of different courses that you can opt in and choose to study with us, both at foundation, undergraduate, and postgraduate levels. So I mentioned that we have two campuses, but we are a one university. So what you can see on the map, our main Midlands campus is based in Loughborough, which is in Leicestershire, very close to big cities like Leicester, Nottingham, Birmingham. But our second campus is in London, and our London campus is only for postgraduate students, and it is based in the Queen Elizabeth Olympic Park. So it's in the epicenter of where the 2012 Olympics took place. In fact, when you stand inside the building and looking out the windows, you can see the velodrome, you can see the stadium, you can see lots of amazing places where the Olympics took place. So we have two very exciting locations for our students to choose, but we are ultimately one university. So our Midlands campus is based, like I said, in Leicestershire, and it's in the East Midlands. We have amazing transport links because it means that we can be in Manchester, in London, in the biggest cities in the UK within 2 hours on the train. The train to London from Loughborough, which is one train, takes 1 hour and 20. So it's really easy, really simple to transport and go around. So if you come and visit us, even if you study on the Midlands campus, you can still visit and explore places like Liverpool, Manchester, and see what's out there in the UK that we would like to show you. We also have an airport nearby. So our closest airport is East Midlands, which is about, I'd say maybe 10 to 20 minutes. But we also have a bigger airport in Birmingham, which is about an hour away as well. And that is the airport that I'll be going to when I travel to Kenya in September. So this is what our campus looks like. We are a single site campus in the Midlands, over 500 acres. Now, the beauty for me of this campus is the fact that everything is really close by. Even the fact that you can see that it's quite a big campus. We have free buses for students to go from one end to another. So it doesn't matter where you live on campus. You can still get to your lecture. You can still get to your gym, the library, within 10-15 minute walk or a 2-minute bus journey, basically. So it's really close. And what you can see on this picture is some of our sporting facilities. So you can see the athletic tracks. We have 2 gyms on site, one of which is a strength and conditioning state-of-the-art gym, and it's incredible. We have an Olympic swimming pool, which is just kind of on the lower bit of the picture, which Adam Peaty regularly trains at. And if anyone's following the Olympics, we are definitely following from Loughborough. We've got a stadium on site as well. We've got a library which holds 500,000 books and journals. And we've got 16 halls on campus, which range from catered, self-catered, en-suite, and not en-suite options as well. A lot of them are very affordable as well. So what you can see here is Loughborough Town, a map of Loughborough Town, and the concentration of our campus. So where you see the little houses is where our accommodation is based. And when you see the other picture of the building is where our learning spaces are located. So we have our learning spaces located throughout the whole campus, which means that, like I said, it's very easily accessible by students. It's really easily to find, and it's all very close. Some of our other facilities include things like the medical centre, optician, dentist, pharmacy, and we really encourage our students to register when they study with us to the medical centre because we want to make sure that you are looked after throughout your time at university. We have over 7,000 student rooms, like I said, in a variety of accommodation options. We have shops, cafes, restaurants, bars, we have nightclubs. We have a real community on our campus as well. We have an award-winning student union, world-leading sports facilities, and lots of academic spaces. For me, when I was a student at Loughborough, one of the things that I really loved was the fact that there was no expectation for me to sit in my room and study. I could go to the library, I could go to the students' union, I could go to all the other shared facilities, and I could really change up my environment. And I had to because I get distracted easily. So I had to change my revision and studying spaces a lot. As a university, we're very proud of our achievements. We are a community of people that really believe in us as an institution. And like I said, we are ranked top 10 in the UK by a number of different highly reputable kind of league rankings. So we're very proud of that, and we're very proud of what all they mean. But I know for you guys, you also look at QS World rankings, understandably. So to give you a couple of things, so we are number 1 in the world for sports-related subjects. This means that this is the best university to choose a sports-related subject to study. And we have a number of options from sports science to sports management, sports psychology, and so on. We're also 32nd in the world for art and design. So what that means is that you can study in our state-of-the-art facilities for textiles, fine art, graphic design, and many more. We're 73rd for engineering, for mechanical, and also excellent for media and communications, architecture and civil engineering, and also business and management. So I really would encourage you to have a look at those courses and have a look at what they entail. We are a university that is research focused and research based. And so what that means is that when you come and study with us, we really champion that research. We don't just rely on content from years and years in the past. We really push our researchers, we push our students to find new solutions and be world-changing and world-leading. Some of our other achievements include being awarded 5 stars for employability. We were second in the UK for 2022 student experience, first for university facilities. And that's one of the things that really amazes me about Loughborough as well, is whilst I did a geography degree, and so many years later, I'm still finding new places on the campus that I've never seen before, it leaves me speechless. For example, our STEM lab has laser cutters, 3D printers, so many amazing facilities and equipment for our students to use to make them industry ready and world ready as well. So what do we offer? We have a number of different academic schools which allow our students to study a variety of different subjects. So, like I said, from mechanical, electrical, manufacturing and engineering, all the way to business and economics, school and design and creative arts, School of Science, humanities. And like I said, we've also got a campus in London, which I've got a couple of more slides later on. We offer architecture, building and civil engineering, sports and exercise and health sciences. So if you are interested in a particular course, do ask us the questions, because there may be a course that you're interested in. But of course, I encourage you to look on our website as well. I mentioned that we are a research-led university. At Loughborough, over £47 million is secured in grants for research. Over £10.3 million was awarded to new and existing postgraduate research. We've got nearly 300 new grants for research every year. And over 90% of our research is world leading or internationally excellent. And that means a lot to me, especially when working with students, because when you come to Loughborough, you know that you're going to be involved with the important things that are happening in the world. And I'm talking energy engineering, social changes, injustice, political changes, all of those things. We strive for a better world and a better future for our students. Employability is a really important aspect for us as a university as well. And something to really highlight is that we offer placements or study abroad on every single course at Loughborough. With some of our courses, this is optional. So, for example, if I was doing my geography degree again and I wanted to do a placement year between my second and third year of university, I could do it. Unfortunately, I wasn't wise enough to do it when I was much, much younger at university. I wish I did. With some of our courses like business management, a placement year is mandatory. So please make sure that you read the course listings carefully to make sure that you know that sometimes you have to do a placement year or you have an option to do one either way. Our employability and careers networks provide students with one-to-one careers advice, interview support, mock interviews, and we really support our students in championing their employability skills as well. So we have a personal best award, which helps our students to develop a portfolio that highlights their kind of skills, achievements, and again, helps them get a job after university or helps them, find the pathway that they want to go and progress into. Some of our stats that you may wish to look at, like I said, 100% of undergraduate courses offer a year-long placement or study abroad. We have over 8,500 placement internships and graduate vacancies as well. And really, our careers network works so hard to support our students in getting that as well. We're top 100 in the world for graduate employability in 2022, and second in the UK for job prospects 2023. When I've met with employers and businesses throughout my career at Loughborough, the one thing I've always heard is how much they love Loughborough students and placement students because they bring unique energy. They bring really hard work, amazing work ethic. And that's something that we really work throughout the students' journey whilst they're studying with us. But I have to talk about the student experience as well. I wouldn't be at Loughborough so many years later, nearly 10 years later after studying, if I didn't truly believe in that student experience and I didn't truly believe in the institution that we are. And for me, it sounds cheesy, but the Loughborough family is a real sense. It's a real feeling for many students that they come and belong to a community. We have a Loughborough Students' Union that offers students opportunities from volunteering to fundraising, to being parts of societies, to play in sports. And you don't need to play sport at high level to be able to study with us or to be able to do sport whilst at university. You can do it on a recreational, just enjoyable basis. And the thing to realize is that our societies, our associations, and well-being, welfare is all run by students. And we really champion that. We want our students to be the leaders of the world and to have a say and to make a positive change as well. So here are some of our clubs and societies. And for me, the really great thing is that even if sometimes students don't find the society that reflects their niche hobby or a hobby we've never heard of before, we encourage them to start a society and find other students to join that interest and that group as well. And I always say to my students, whenever I work with prospective students, that if you want to start a society where you wear shorts and flip-flops on every Wednesday, as long as you find 10 to 15 other students who want to do that as well, you can start a society of wearing shorts and flip-flops. And it sounds funny and it sounds humorous, but actually, it's about belonging and it's about a community. And that's what we really want for our students. So I mentioned halls of residence. So we are a campus university, which means that you have accommodation on campus or slightly off campus. Most of our accommodation will be on campus for students to access. International students are guaranteed accommodation on campus for 2 years of their study if they wish to do so as well. Like I said, sports. So we are very much loving the the sports world as well. But I really want to highlight that sport is available at every single level. Whether you are a gym goer, whether you want to just do a casual football session every so often, whether you want to I don't know, book a badminton court out or squash or anything like that, you are allowed to, as students, to access those facilities. And you will see Olympic, aspiring Olympians on our campus. You will see people who are involved with GB sports and, the national, international sports. And it could be one of you. But you can be sporty or you don't have to be sporty when you come to Loughborough at all. But if you want to progress in your sporting career, we will support you in that journey. And you can see Powerbase is one of our gyms. It's our state-of-the-art strength and conditioning gym, and it is incredible to look at, to appreciate, you know, how much effort has gone into designing and facilitating all of this as well. So yeah, so these are a couple of the other things as well. So we take part in the British Universities and Colleges Sports, which is kind of I describe as like mini Olympics between different UK universities in a variety of sports. And they compete in football, basketball, rugby, all of the sports that we offer. And students can compete in this as well. And Loughborough has won bucks for 42 years running, that since it's been basically established. But like I said, we've also got opportunities for students who really want to progress in that sporting career as well. So Loughborough London is our second campus, which has been established for slightly shorter time than our Midlands campus. So nearly 10 years we've had Loughborough London. And our Loughborough London campus offers opportunities for postgraduate students. It's an incredible hub for students who want to live in the city, live in the global city, like London, who want to do a real impactful postgraduate course, and who want to be more entrepreneurial, who want to collaborate, who want to get those networks and connections. We offer master's and PhD programs throughout 7 institutes, and we've got about 800 students on our campus. It really is a brilliant campus. It's a brilliant site that we offer, because, like I said, where it is located, it's located in East, well, here East, it's called. And back in the Olympics, our building for Loughborough London used to be the media sports kind of centre for reporting back on the Olympics. And actually, for us to be able to offer courses around sports, around kind of that area, I think it's really incredible. So this is a picture of the area that our campus is in. I wish I could say this is all our campus, but it's not. So where you see the building that says Here East, Loughborough London is based in that building. But what you can also see in that picture is on the right-hand side further, you can see a little bit of the skyline of London. You can see, then going a bit to the left, you can see the London Stadium, which we work with on a regular basis, and I've had the opportunity to visit before. Then a bit more to the left, you can see the swimming pool. You can see Stratford as well. Stratford is a big shopping centre that our students absolutely love because there's so much to do. There's so much to get up to as well. A bit more to the left, you can see some of the accommodation that we have available. And a bit more to the left where you see the oval is the velodrome where the cycling took place during the 2012 Olympics. So it's a really great, really well-connected part of London. And it's a really short journey into the centre of London as well. If you want to explore, you want to go out with your friends and do a bit of tourist activity. So here are the institutes that you could study in terms of our postgraduate opportunities. So we have institutes for design and innovation, technologies, entrepreneurship, media and creative industries, sports business, and more. So if you decided that you wanted to do an undergraduate with us in our Midlands campus, you could then progress to do a postgraduate course on our London campus and really stay with us for a long time, which is brilliant. Something that I wanted to talk to you about, which might not mean to you a lot now, is the collaborative project that we offer at Loughborough London. And basically what the collaborative project is, it's quite unique to us. And it's a project that you work on during your postgraduate studies where you get partnered with a real life business and they give you a brief or a problem or something to work on. And you and your other colleagues, students in the group have to come up with a solution and a proposal. What the collaborative project does is connect you to real businesses, real industries, and gives you a real insight into what actually some of these companies, organizations are about. So we've worked with NHS England, we've worked with Chelsea FC, London Stadium, and many other really reputable and recognizable businesses. And this is brilliant because it gives you that exposure to real life industries. I do want to say throughout my presentation as well that us as Global Engagement or the International Office, we're here to support our students and the journey that they take. I obviously am not originally from the UK, and I remember coming to the UK first time and it was terrifying. Now, obviously, our students are a bit older, they make those decisions, but it's still a very big decision to make. And we want to support you throughout that journey, whether you have questions, whether you have concerns, we are here for you. The thing to also realize is that we offer pre and in-sessional English programs as well for students who may wish to improve their English kind of language before they study a degree. We support students with their pre-departures. We support with inductions as well. So, we really do help you throughout that journey. We have international student advice. So this relates to things like your visa, your deposits, and things like that as well. We have an LSU international network. So when you come to Loughborough, you can be part of the Kenyan Society. And when I was a student, I was part of the Polish Society because that's where I'm originally from. And for me, it really helps because it was nice to be part of a group of people that know my community, know my environment from back home. And it really gave me a sense of belonging that, was really special. And we also offer cultural and religious societies for students as well. So no matter what you're into, no matter what your religion is, no matter where you're from, we want Loughborough to be a place where everyone has somewhere to belong and finds their thing that they want to do. Okay, so I do want to just very briefly talk to you about entry requirements. Obviously, different courses will have different entry requirements, but on an average, our A-level entry requirements will range from A star AA to 3Bs. There may be some slight flexibility around clearing. In terms of international baccalaureate, this will range from 34 to 37 points, and we also have some foundation options available. I really encourage you to go on our website and type in, Kenya International Students, because you can find information about the applications, the fees, how we can support you, what's the culture and community. And you can also find case studies from students from Kenya as well, to give you more insights. We also have PGT entry requirements. So to give you an idea and a flavour of what we ask for at different levels as well. So very quickly about scholarships. We have a 25% merit-based scholarship, and that's equivalent to students achieving 3 A's or above. This is at undergraduate level. For postgraduate students, we currently offer the Loughborough Development Trust Africa, which is 100% paid for scholarship. We have Creating Better Futures Master's Scholarship, which is 20% off for students from Africa who are choosing to do a master's degree at Loughborough. And we also have some Loughborough University Global Impact Scholarships as well. Please look at the website. Please look into it. All of the information about eligibility is there as well. So our international fees will range from about 22,000 to 27,250 a year. Like I said, we have a variety of different scholarship options. But one thing to also notice is that accommodation will range from about £4,000 to £800. Compared to some of the other places in the UK, this is very affordable. If you go on our website, you can have a look at kind of 360 views of our rooms, our common rooms, social spaces, so you can see for yourself what the accommodation is like as well. You have options for catered or self-catered, depending what your culinary skills are like. If you can cook yourself, you could go for self-catered. If not, you can go for catered. When I was a student at Loughborough, I wanted to go for the cheapest option possible. And I actually shared a room with someone else. So it was very much like what you see in the American films. They don't do that anymore after the COVID. But I had a great time. I made a friend, and yeah, it was cheap, which was my main priority. We as a Loughborough are a town. We're not a city. So we are significantly cheaper than any city in general. Because you can walk everywhere, there's loads of student discounts, and in general, there's less demand for things like accommodation as well. And we do support our students with extra opportunities and part-time work. A lot of students will, for example, be a student ambassador, so they can have a zero hours contract to support things like webinars or open days or visit days or writing blogs and vlogs and things like that as well. So there's opportunities for students to earn a little bit of money as well throughout their studies. When I was a student at Loughborough, my first ever job was working behind a bar. It wasn't the most glamorous, I'll be honest, but it meant that I had a little bit of an income on a weekly basis as well. And I made loads and loads of friends through that, which I loved. Okay, so to recap, guys, what you see, the QR code, is you can book a video call with me if you wanted to, have a chat with me, if you wanted to ask any more questions. But overall, for me, Loughborough is a real community university. We are top 10 nationally in the UK league tables. We're not number one in the world for sports-related subjects, but also top 200 and top 100 for some of the other subject-related courses that we offer. We are a large, safe, and convenient campus in the Midlands, and we have a very dynamic and exciting community and environment. If you are visiting, let us know. The campus is open. You can see it and enjoy it. The thing that I really loved about it, it's green, it's welcoming, and it's very it's very beautiful, I think, because our teams work very hard to put a lot of kind of environment and nature into our campuses as well. We offer placements on every undergraduate program, and we have amazing student experience as well. So that is everything from me. I hope you guys are still awake and you're with me. Please don't hesitate to ask any questions. I'm going to stop sharing my screen now so I can see you and hear you. But yeah, hopefully that was insightful and you got to learn a little bit more about Loughborough. And yeah, I'm open to any questions and any of your thoughts. Feedback would be great.
No problem. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Anna, for
Thank
the
you.
insightful presentation, and thank you each and every one of us for staying in through. So, Anna, I have a few questions in the chat box, and
Yeah, no problem.
yes, so I'll start from there's a participant called Agnes. Is Agnes on this? I think Agnes has dropped off, but then Agnes is asking. She's keen on a master's in engineering, particularly
Mhm.
civil engineering. She says she's an engineer at Kenya Roads Board, and she kindly advised if you have a placement here too for this course. And then she's asking if it qualifies for one to come with the family. I think now she's meaning if somebody can come with dependents, because I think she's looking at
Visa.
it like a research based degree. You're in the correct position to respond. Kindly,
Yes, of
Anne.
course. Thank you. Yes, so we offer placements on all of our undergraduate courses. So students who will be studying civil engineering can go on a placement year, and we send students to a number of different companies and businesses. In terms of our masters in engineering, this is something that I will have to look into a little bit more alongside bringing family members. Like I said, I've been in my role for just under 2 months, so I'm getting my head around all of the visa and then the regulations in place. So I want to make sure that I give you the right information. So, Philip, if you're happy to take Agnes's details, I'm happy to follow up and answer that once I've confirmed all of the correct information. But yeah, we can look into a master's degree. We offer lots of opportunities. And again, I'll find out about the visa as well.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Anna. And then I says this is Agnes still. She's worried about accommodation. Is there an in-campus accommodation, and what happens if she can't secure a space within the campus?
Yeah, thank you, Agnes. That's a very valid question. So we have accommodation for both our undergraduate and postgraduate students on our Midlands campus and our London campus. We have accommodation for our students as well. We have accommodations that's specifically dedicated to postgraduate students as well. So if anyone is interested, we do offer them a couple of options to live on campus, but also we do have a network of agents and landlords that we work with, that we give to our students so they can find opportunities maybe in town as well. The walk from campus to town is 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes max, depending on how quickly you walk. Um, so some students who are doing a postgraduate would like to just live in town. So we do have those options as well. But we do help our students with, what is available and what are the options that they've got.
Thank you. Then I have a gentleman by the name Charles Wanyeki. Charles Wanyeki is asking, do we have any part scholarships? And then I think you'll combine this one. You spoke on employability. Which top companies can you pinpoint where your alumni work?
Yeah, so we do have scholarships. Again, I will have to just double check whether they are part scholarships or full scholarships. I know in the past we are flexible with what we offer, but again, I will just double check exactly where we stand with that. Now, in terms of employability, we have a lot of students going on placement years. So to name you a couple of companies that we have sent students to, British Airways, Jaguar Land Rover, JCB, BAE Systems, Johnson and Johnson, Disney, Gymshark, Nike. We've got a very kind of varied network of employers. But one of the things that we really support our students with is finding employability opportunities that will match them. And, for me, sometimes they don't need to be internationally recognized companies to provide them with amazing experiences and amazing placement years. So yeah, we've got a really big alumni network. And if you go on our website, you can actually look at an alumni as well. If you type in Loughborough alumni, and it gives you some case studies as well. But yeah, these are some of the companies that have just popped in my head that I can think of. One thing to note as well is that Loughborough hold a kind of a recruitment fair every year. And in this recruitment fair, we invite hundreds of companies and employers to come to our campus. And they kind of do like a fair type event where they have a stall and they can talk to our students about what they offer, what the opportunities, what's the progression. And, for me, something that I always say to my students is, even if you're not thinking about a job until you graduate and you are now in your first year, it's good to find out and get a competitive edge on what these companies want from you. So, for example, if you're looking at a consultancy or marketing, firms, and they want leadership, they want proof of your ability to budget and do finance and things like that. These are the skills that we can help you develop throughout your time at university as well. So you're not leaving it till last minute. You could be very proactive in that as well.
Oh, thank you. So I have Gideon Pirandoni. Gideon Pirandoni is asking, what does triple A mean to qualify for scholarship? And
So
then
yeah.
just answer that one while I.
Yeah. So effectively, so I should have probably explained that a bit better. So 3As is the A level qualification equivalent that you would need to study an undergraduate course. If you are studying a different qualification, we can find the equivalencies of that. So it's 3As or equivalent. So sometimes students will do A levels, international baccalaureate. I've worked with students who do the French baccalaureate, lots of other qualifications. So whatever qualifications you're working at and you're looking to do an undergraduate degree, we can find the equivalencies. But effectively, 3As is quite up there. It's quite well positioned academically. But if you wanted to tell us what you're studying at right now, we can tell you what the equivalencies would look like as well.
Thank you. Thank you. And then I have Andrew is asking, is there any info about course? Is there any information about health sciences and medicine courses?
Yeah, thank you for that question, Andrew. So, at Loughborough, we don't offer medicine. And we don't offer medicine because we haven't got a hospital on site to be able to provide that practical aspect. But Andrew, I would love to know what is it that you're really passionate about studying? Because a lot of students want to study these courses because of their own personal experience or a passion. And so, for example, if you want to go into things like drug development, you can study a course like chemistry or bioengineering, or some of these courses are going to help you in that path. So I'd love to know a little bit more about, what is it that you're interested in studying, Andrew, because that can help me, navigate what we offer. And I don't know whether you want to do an undergraduate or a postgraduate. So feel free to put a bit more information in, and we can do a bit of research. And I can see my colleague Imogen is also on the course. So she's been phenomenally sending links through as well. So yeah, if you want to give us a bit more information, we can help you narrow that down as well.
Thank you so much. Then I have Gideon again coming on asking, he is interested in an MSc in data analysis or data science. Does he qualify if his bachelor's degree is in economics?
That, off the top of my head, I will have to double check. Although, we have to look at what the sort of curriculum is in that course, and what you kind of studied in your economics degree as well. We have to look at what you've achieved in your degree. But normally, we just for a master's, that's data analysis and economics, I think, have some commonalities. We just need to look into what you've studied and what grade you've got at. I think there's a possibility. There's more of a possibility of that than maybe if you said I want to do engineering and I did maybe I don't know, a fine art bachelor's. So we just need to look into that a little bit more, Gideon. So if you wanted to send us more kind of context, then yeah, we can definitely send you more information and support you in that.
Basically, I think that wraps it up. Is there anyone with any question not answered? Anybody who feels they want to unmute and speak directly?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I can't hear you, Philip, very well. I don't know if you moved your microphone.
Can you hear me now?
Still very quiet. I don't know if it's just me. So as long as you guys can hear, that's all good.
Oh, okay, fine then. Okay, basically, I think we've come to a close. I don't see any question unless anybody else has any question.
I've had a question from Kelly here. How long does Masters Finance take? I've just had a quick look. It's a 1-year master's degree. And obviously, if you're based in Kenya, you'd be eligible for a 20% off scholarship for studying a master's with us. Hopefully that was helpful. I can send you the link to that now. Oh, okay. Do we have any more questions? Is there anything else that we can?
Yes. You can hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay, fine. Then I'm just respond to Gideon. He's asking whether we tell how they can make follow-ups or get in touch if interested. My name is Philip. I work for SIUK here in Kenya. We are here for you. We're able to assist you through your application and ensure that you enroll at a course of your choice. So kindly feel free to visit us at our offices. We are at Madonna House in Westlands on the ground floor. Kindly find time, Gideon. And if possible, you can drop your number directly to me on the chat, then I should be able to get in touch to you.
Perfect.
Can you hear me?
It's a little bit quiet. I thought it was just me, to be honest. But I think Miriam is experiencing a similar issue. It's just a little bit quiet.
Oh, now can you hear me?
I think it's the same, to be honest.
Oh, God.
But if anyone does have any questions, then you can write them in the chat. You can, yeah, there's a number of ways that you can get in touch with us. It's great to hear that you're already in touch, Gideon. That's really great. I hope that, if you guys are thinking about coming to the UK to visit, please come and say hello to us. We are a very welcoming campus. Even on the day like today in the UK, it's not very sunny and it's not very nice. But we are always creating a warm and welcoming community.
Oh, thank you. Can you hear me now?
No, it's still very quiet.
Okay then. I'll request that you give us a parting shot. I think technical challenges have surrounded me. So basically, I'll allow you to give a parting shot, then we just bring it to a close.
Yeah, no problem. Is
Okay,
a parting shot just a photo?
no, you'll speak. Speak and speak to us
Oh,
about.
sorry. Yeah. So I just wanted to say a huge thank you to everyone for listening. And I hope that I've answered some of your questions. And you know, we are, like I said, a university that really welcomes all students. So if you have any questions, if you have any concerns or anything like that, please do get in touch with us. And yeah, thank you again for joining us. It's a real pleasure to interact with some of you on chat and hopefully some of you listening as well. And I wish you the best of luck in your studies and the best of luck, with whatever university and course you decide to go for. So thank you all from me and thank you all from Loughborough University.
Thank you so much, Anna, for this wonderful presentation. I want to thank each and everyone for joining the session. I wish you the best of your time in the evening. And if you have any queries or questions, feel free to get in touch at SI UK Kenya. We're ready to assist. Thank you once again and have a beautiful evening. Bye, Anna.
Thank you very much, everyone. Take care.
Hello.